Hi guys, it's Eileen here, and I want to start working on my challenge, my extreme art challenge. So this is the purse I'm going to work on, and I decided to cover it up with tissue paper, so I'm going to get started with that. And if I decide to put other paper on it, I think the tissue paper would make a great base. So instead of just, painting it with gesso or anything like that, I'm just going to do that as my first coat. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have this Mod Podge I decided to use. I just decided to use that. I think out of habit, to be honest, but I'm at the end of my bottle here too, so I'm not sure how many videos this is going to take. This is leftover paper from making some flower balls for a fundraiser. And the paper will tear and stuff like that, but that's okay. I don't mind. It's just a base, so I might even put more than one layer. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just going to put that in like that. Kind of add more glue. This is kind of a technique I use for when I do journaling or art journaling or APCs. One of them. So in different cards and stuff that I like to make. So sometimes I use this technique. So I thought I would do that with this. Give it some texture and a quick kind of a little cover too, so it's easier to add whatever I decide to do on it. So I think I'm going to tear the edges off here. It'll be damp with glue, so it'll be easy to tear. Like that. I'm going to do a little bit of the end here. Perhaps I'll turn it over so you can see me doing it. Not too worried about how perfect the paper goes on or anything like that. The only place I'm going to try to avoid putting the paper is on the inside crease, since you can't really see it anyway. And it'll be the kind of obstructing the opening of the purse. So I kind of think it's kind of going to be neat to be able to open and close the purse. So I'm going to keep it like where you can, it's functional still. So put another little layer over here. So be kind of surprised, like kind of neat to see like what other people choose to do something on. I'm looking forward to that part of the challenge. That's the whole thing. It's just like, ah, yeah, that's cool. You know, you get to see what other people do. And that's the whole reason why I wanted to work on this. I'm trying to keep it in view of you guys, for you guys to see. And work. So and for it to work for me. So, you know, I've been dying to do a pair of shoes, so I haven't done that yet. I actually was thinking I need to find a pair of shoes. I'm very particular with what kind of style of shoes I wear, and I would love to arch them up and put some kind of protecting on them so I can wear them to something really neat. And like, yes, I did this. I have to wear, well, I don't have to. I choose to wear, like, what are they called? Shoes that have like a platform on them. So they're very hard to just find, like an old pair of shoes like that. You know, and so they're very expensive shoes. So I don't have any old ones. They're all pretty taken care of. So I'm not sure. I might have just to buy a plain pair. I don't know how I'm going to do that because I don't think I can bear to do anything to my shoes. Anyways, it'll be a fun idea one of these days. I'm going to dry this, so I'm going to pause the video for a few minutes here. Okay, so I'm done drying that, and this is what it's looking like. There's a few two layers on this here a bit. This part only got one single layer. So let's do this side. And I'm making a mess with my glue. And I'm going to just do the same thing on this side. I'm very messy today. It's because my glue is way at the bottom of my bottle. Way at the bottom. So I'm going to get it all full of glue. So, just going to cover it all up again with the glue, with the Mod Podge, and do it all over again, tear the edges off. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. It still hasn't come to me yet. And I'm really to do tons and tons and tons of things. I've just don't know. Don't know. I want to do something really different and unusual, so yeah, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll just go along and keep doing it until I got it. I'll do the ends again. Try not to get glue inside. I'm doing this end here. Got glue kind of over the edge though. Kind of a long item to be videotaping. Awkward shape. But you know what? It's going to be cool. Perfect. Don't want it to come off the end. It came off a bit. That's okay, I'll just put a little piece back on here. So I could really layer it with book paper or scrapbooking like paper. design paper. So I don't know. Oh, I'm sticking to myself. I haven't decided yet. I got lots of choices. I'm going to put another layer right here because it's tearing a bit. And I like the I like the paper to be a little bit thicker too. So I don't know, do I want a theme? Don't know. Try to get this edge a bit. No, that didn't quite work out the way I planned. It's okay. Tissue paper is very rippy. Next to rip. So I got this end going on here now. And I'm doing a horrible job holding this in front of the camera. So this end here is done. So basically now I have the whole handbag covered. So that's kind of cool. And I'm going to use this glue. I'm going to have to add it to a cup or something, because this is driving me nuts. I have to stick my finger right in there to get the glue out. So I'm going to pause the video now at this point because I want to glue this side. Or I mean, dry this side. Thanks. So this is it so far. It is pretty dry to the touch. I'm very sticky. And I added an extra layer here and there. To it to I don't know, make the paper a little thicker. Now I'm wondering if I should do a base coat on there of paint, because I don't know. Now I gotta think of what I'm gonna do. That's my next thing. I think I'm going to put white on it. I like the texture though that the paper did, so that's great. And I want more texture, so I think I'm going to add more texture. So I'm going to paint it white, I think. I have an idea. It came to me. So I'm going to keep you guys in a little suspense here. But I'm going to paint it white. So let's get that going. Try to use a, perhaps I'll use a larger paintbrush. This one's not that great, but it's a cheap dollar store one. And I could have just painted on the gold, but I wanted more texture on the purse. And now, as I was drawing it, I was thinking more texture because I have modeling paste. I want to add modeling paste to it. Definitely do. So I'm going to pop this open. Pop open, pop open. Stick my fingers in there so I can paint. I need more paint. Keep your lids for your margarine, if you use margarine, sour cream containers, and coffee lids are great, palettes, and stuff like that. So save all your lids for anything, even like those Pringles. Sometimes I get the kids' Pringles, so those ones are really perfect for my little metallic paints and stuff. So yeah. So keep those for that. And then you never have to buy another, even though Dollarama's good and cheap, you never have to buy another one, palette thing for that. So, and they peel right off, and it's not biggie if you have to throw it out, but I've never had to throw one out. And if you teach a class or you have some kids over, it's nice to have a whole pile of different ones with different colors rather than cups, because they don't spill, right? Or if you're doing a little birthday party, you could put glue in them. So yeah, keep all your lids. Flip it over. Trying to be a little more careful around the metal of the purse, but I will be able to get any paint off later anyways. And I'm using just like dollar store acrylic paint. That's what I use for most everything. I haven't bought anything over expensive. Haven't done that, and I don't know if I will. It's just not my way of. I can get more things, big ticket items, if I spend less on paint. So far I'm not having an issue of quality or anything like that. So if I was an artist and such in the way of like painting, perhaps that would be an issue, but oops. But my majority of my work is not a huge amount of paint. Oh, I'll go get my finger in there. I should take the chain off. I didn't think I was going to be needing to do that. Okay, got paint on everywhere. So now I am going to dry it. So I'm going to put the video on pause again. Okay, so this is where I'm at now. I dried it all up, and this is what it looks like, a white handbag, and I love the texture. I don't think you guys can really see the texture too much, but it looks like, at this point, kind of like a paper mache purse. And actually, I'm going to take these chains off because they're driving me absolutely crazy when I'm trying to hold on to paint. So that's that. So I'm liking this part, and I have an idea of what I want to do, but then I also have another idea. So I kind of want to make this look a little bit like newspaper, and I don't have any newspaper stamps. So I have a postcard stamp, which is cool, and it's kind of French. So it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm going to use that, and dogs. So I'm going to add, ooh, didn't wash it. I'm going to add some of this stamp, and I'm going to wiggle my camera just for fun. I'm going to add some of these stamp to it. And I want to add more texture, so perfect. Do you see how that came out? I think I have way too many lights on in here. Perhaps I should turn that one off. Nope, it's this light that I actually need for crafting. There. I'll turn this one back on. I can still see. Oh, I don't know. Anyways, that's that. I like it. I need a newspaper stamp. I haven't been buying stamps lately because I got so many. And I'm like, tried to talk myself out of it. Don't need any more stamps. Look at that one. That one's cute. It's postcard stamps, but I'm hoping that it'll kind of, I don't know, almost mimic some newspaper stamp. I need a newspaper stamp. I've seen them before too. Michael's. They're so expensive. Okay. Another one. I'm gonna do a couple more swipes in the corner here. The end of the purse. Kind of like that. Another swipe on this end. Well, that looks so neat. So, I like it. Okay, it's not the perfect stamp, but it's nice. I think I'm going to do my dogs are barking. I'm going to do this stamp here with the numbers. I'm going to do half of it because it says a day to remember. And I don't want that part of the stamp on there. I want the numbers. Cute. Cute. I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. I hope it works. There's that one. Cute. Put a number on the side here. The end. Love it. Love it. Maybe one a little bit upside down there. So I'm stamped it up quite a bit there. I have other colors, but I don't want other colors of stamps. I want, or ink, I want like a newspaper look, of print look. I have this one here. Maybe I could try some of that. I don't want like crazy. Normally I would be turning this stamp around to ink it up, but I don't want too much on anyway. Okay. Good. Good. Done. Done with that. Now I want some texture on it. Love that. That looks cute. You guys don't understand how cute this is. Okay, this is really, really cute. I'm going to pause it for a moment because my dogs are barking like crazy. And I'm going to look for a stencil for this. Okay, so I did the stamping. And I showed you guys the stamping. So I think I'm going to, just because I have other layers of things I want to do to it and I'm not sure, I'm going to spray a little spray paint on it. Or hairspray, just to keep it from smearing. This ink's pretty good, I think, but just in case. I like to do this. Yeah, as a precaution to keep it. as a precaution to keep it from smearing. So, okay, so that's done. So, I was thinking of adding more texture to it, and I have this etching stencil that I had purchased for stamping, for stenciling, but I like the shapes, so I use it for stenciling. So I'm going to use this on here just for a little extra texture. So I'm going to do that. Grab my modeling paste here. Do I want it right there? Anyway, I'm going to push that on here. Sorry, I get it tedious to watch, huh? So I'm going to add some of this modeling paste. And it's just for a little extra texture. Oh, it's getting underneath. This one I have only done on flat surfaces, so I'm not sure how it's going to hold up to the edge. If I just wipe it on there really carefully, it should be fine. Perfect. And if it's messed up, it's not a big deal. So no one's going to really know that it was messed up or not. So, ooh, I like it. I haven't pulled it off yet, and I'm still, ooh, yeah. So that's what that's going to look like. I'm just excited to see what's going to how it's going to come out. So, let's give that a yank. Ugh, sometimes my hands don't want to. Oh, I like it. See, I do like it. Cute. So I did it on white purposely. And I'm actually going to flip it on this side and push it down and push the modeling paste right into the purse and see how much modeling paste will come off if I really push it down. Oh, and look at that, the reverse effect on that puppy. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh man, too much light or something? That's really cute. Yeah, you can see it. It's the reverse effect on it, so it's kind of like, you know, when you pull paint apart on a book and how it has the lines on it, so that's really cool. So I'm going to try this, so hold on a minute. Okay, so I did the modeling paste on here and I did the reverse on this side, and I was drawing it, and then I thought, well, I'm just going to do this side so then you guys don't have to watch me do the same thing again. So I did the same thing, did the reverse. Don't know if you can see the texture. Did the modeling paste through the stencil in this side. Can you see the reverse? So that's the stencil. So I like it so far, and oops, that's what I got so far. So far so good. I'm going to put some blue on it. I want some blue. So I have my blue alcohol spray, and this one is, I think this one's purple. I don't know if I want purple. I want blue, and I'm going to do, sorry for my reach if you guys come in the way. Dark blue. What do I want? Dark blue or light blue? I think I want dark blue. So I'm going to spray some blue on here. I'm not sure how much. I think I'll guess I'll know when I see it. Perhaps I'll open it up again and stick my hand in there so then I could hold the purse adequately. So this is the blue. Not sure. Oh. Making these stencils pop out maybe a little bit on here too. I have red and I want red in it, but I'm not sure how the alcohol ink is going to look in the red. Could try a couple squirts. I'm not sure if this is what I want. So hey guys, this is what the bag looks like at this point with the alcohol ink spray blue and red on it. So yeah, it actually really pulls out the modeling paste pretty well. So that's what it looks like. I think it's pretty cool, and I was thinking about adding some ink to it, like from the ink pad. So I'm gonna look for a red here, and I have, oh, this is better, real red. I have real red, and I have brocade blue, brocade blue. So let's see, I don't know if it's dark enough. I thought that would be dark enough, but I don't think it's dark enough. It's pretty close to the same. Let's try this one out. I want to add a little bit more, and I thought if I went over it a little bit, I might pull out some of that image.
Really? You're crafting?
And the red, which I like a lot. That looks nice. I really like the red. And this is real red. And just to rub it on there like, it's kind of an awkward thing to hold. I like that. Get the ends here a bit. I really, really like that. The blue, I would like to be darker. So, but I like that. That's really neat. So let's compare that to what it was before. I'm really liking that. With the red in there especially. I might spray some dark blue on there because I'm not sure what. I think it's the darkest blue I have in ink. If I spray some more, ouch, spray some more ink in there like that, that might do. And I'm going to dry it really quickly. So I think this is where I'm going to stop with this today. Like this, the blue and the red. Let's see if we can get the nice color in there. I like the way it pulled up the modeling paste design on there, so that's kind of cool. And I think I will be done with this for now. This is going to be part 1. I'm going to do part 2 then and finish it up, or yeah. So this is part 1. So look for part 2. But yeah, my art challenge, extreme art challenge, part 1. See you later, guys.